Hello everybody. Um, Welcome to the July SMML tournament. We are in the semifinals, I believe, and we have John and NHL facing off. These are not crickets in the back, by the way. We are in our first practice round, and just John really just pulling ahead in this map. NHL does have world record in this map with a 31.1. I think that's a DQ for NHL for trash talking commentator. Um, Excuse the interruption. All right, we're starting round one. Grassy Mountain first round. Just John just pulling ahead. Well, John with the better rock strat, and NHL starting to catch up a little bit. He gains on that turn a little bit, and pretty accurate point one difference there on the time. Heading into round two. Oh, and John with just taking the fall there into the water, and looks like NHL is going to be finishing this run. Calling probably a .3 run, and it is. Oh, not doing my job. Not spectating. Oh, NHL takes the death now. .2 for John. And John with another point two, and that's Joe's third point three of the match. This is actually a closer match than. And they both tie they with a point two. Next map, we're heading into Jurassic Coast. I think both of them hold the world record in this map with a 16-3, the R15 record to be specific. Practice one here. John opts to switch servers. I'm gonna turn off the sound here just so I can hear myself better. Yeah, I think NHL should have recorded if he knew it was gonna be if he knew it was that high paying, he should have recorded. But it's only the second map, so it shouldn't be that too big of a deal.
NHL briefly breaks out a note, but still not good. So nice to see. Actually, the gap isn't too bad, but John is ahead by about 1. Not a bad run at all from NHL. 16.5 is actually quite effective. I'm a little bit surprised with John's level or lack thereof, because I really thought that this match was much more one-sided, and I just think John is showing enough right now. And we know that he's better. We're just not seeing Yo, there's a helicopter in this voice chat, bro. Okay, it got fixed. It got fixed.
Alright, now it works. Alright.
Stream's a little bit delayed though, so I didn't know until now. Oh, NHL with a 16.4. That's seriously impressive. If only he was recording.
Oh, great. Now I have bad GUI.
I never knew NHL had this much potential, to be honest.
Stream's a little bit delayed though, so I didn't know until now. Oh, NHL with a 16.4. That's seriously impressive.
Oh,
He
NHL,
breaks ahead of John.
He's catching up a little
Seriously
bit.
impressive.
Oh,
Okay.
in NHL.
Whoa! This could be something here.
Takes the
If NHL gets
W over
0.4 and John ends up with 0.5, you could actually see NHL break away here on this map, which would be huge.
Oh my fucking god.
And that's going to be a lot of star lag from NHL to kick it off. But John is going to reset, and that could be the end of round 5. Because this was actually the final round. I think John miscounted. I believe. I might be incorrect about that.
Is this round 5 though? We could like maybe do an extra round maybe.
I think that might be enough from NHL. We'll have to see after. Little bit of a irrational decision to reset, I think.
Actually, the final round, I think John miscounted. I believe. I might be.
Okay, I'm getting absolutely no GUI. So.
round 5? Like maybe do an extra round maybe. I think that might be enough from NHL. We'll have to see after.
Oh wait, Shane, you're on mute in Discord.
Little bit of a irrational decision. Like you said, like actually the final round, I think John miscounted.
So I can hear what you're saying.
Oh god, I'm in.
I think there was a chance that. Wait, I'm just actually gonna mute you so there's no echo.
Alright, so we're heading into T Islands now for map number 3. I don't know what NHL's PB is, but I know that John has UWR with I think 0.6.
And this just isn't the level that you want to be seeing from John. I mean, missing these jumps in practice is a little bit. What you mean? No, you, bro. Okay, I think there's some shit. Why is John adjudicating the match if he's competing? That's not necessarily super fair. Let me see how many rounds they did. So round 1 was 16.7. Okay, so I'm just gonna do the math real quick. Let's see who won that for the stream while Tropical Islands takes place. So we had a 16.7 from round 1, and then a DNF from John on that same round. And then we had a 16.4, and a 16.5. I mean, no, 16.5 and a 16.4 from John.
So yeah, but this is practice 2, I think. So
We had a 16.4 and a 16.7. We had two 16.4s. So that will be, fortunately, John who takes coast. Fortunately.
so he's up to.
But now back to Tropical Islands. Not exactly sure where we're at here, but
So John is up 2-0 in this match. Oh, and a 0.7. It's a point off from WR.
honestly, I think this match is a little bit tragic in the sense that NHL is really playing his heart out here on 110 ping, and you have John who's adjudicating but also competing, and I just think it didn't necessarily the fairest of matches to NHL. And we almost saw this on Heist the other day when I, lost to John. I lost basically entirely on ping and Heist. So we have to eventually raise the question, like, is this really a fair environment for the competitors? Are we giving John an unfair advantage when he's enabled to have the ping advantage in so many scenarios when John is the higher seed? And I simply think that this is a perfect example of that, because you have NHL who could have very easily have won the first two matches had his ping enabled him to, because he's getting these like start disadvantages immediately from like, I believe, star lag. And I just, yeah, it's just tough to be honest when you think that NHL really should be more capitalizing on his good gameplay thus far. And I just feel like he's not enabled to do that because of circumstantial things that are going on within this match. But I'll digress and just focus on the match at hand. So,
okay, this is round 2. Look pretty even. And
all right, okay, I unmuted you. The lag is gone. Like, I mean, sorry, the jackhammering stuff. So I can like hear you better now, and hopefully I won't like talk over you.
Yeah, John just really pulling ahead because of that spiral. It's a 0.0 for NHL, and that's probably a 0.9 if he didn't have the ping that he has now.
I mean, you really have to do feel for NHL. He's getting these 0.1 disadvantages like immediately off of spawn, and he's still competing with John at the highest level. And yeah, it's just pretty tragic match.
If he was around like 70 ping, he could easily tie him on.
Oh yeah, totally. I mean, it's just definitely not an ideal match condition for NHL.
NHL just dies on that spiral.
Decent lines here from NHL. Just keeping up with John. What more can he really do, to be honest? I mean, the match is essentially over, but we'll see if maybe, what's his name? NHL. We'll see if maybe he can pull ahead on maybe the last two maps, even out the score a little bit.
And I think that's that finishes T Islands, I think, with John having a 46.8 average.
Wait, is Shane going to? I mean, is NHL going to call it early, or is he going to? I think he'll complete the last 2 matches. Interesting.
Oh, both opt for
NHL
different
not
strats.
go for. And that might cost them. PB by 0.4, so clearly NHL, a complete stranger to this map.
NHL at this point has to just hope that John dies and just for at least like 3 runs.
For NHL's credit, he is sort of gaining despite and a 22.6 from John. Definitely not what you want to be seeing if you're John right now.
NHL with a 22.9. If he can get those times consistently, that'd be decent for his average.
We're gonna see NHL take the 0.1 star lag disadvantage. Still going for the worst start. That's gonna really hurt him. We're gonna have to really see John crumble here. Oh, and the death from NHL. Really gonna. And a 0.5 from John. So, good enough. That is going to be another death from NHL, who will now AFK. This match looks essentially over, but we'll see if maybe NHL can luck out on the last map.
If I was NHL, I'd at least like finish a run, so I won't have a DNF average. Even if you don't get a good time, I would recommend at least just finishing a run. And he takes another DNF. If NHL, looks like NHL is going to finish a run.
These are good lines from NHL for sure. Yeah,
and a
22.8, not bad for somebody who has never really played the map.
You can
tell NHL definitely has potential.
He didn't even go for beginning strat. He could definitely optimize his times, maybe a 22.6, 22.5 if he used beginning strat. In Ancient Tomb, final map for
Tomb, one of John's better maps for sure, but not necessarily the best at ending. Ever since the new strat got discovered in the ending room. But we'll see how that warps out. I mean, this is R15, so it's still a lot of the old route. So that might actually benefit John to not have to go for that risky ending.
no, NHL looks pretty confused. Not doesn't look like he's sure on where to go on this map. A little concerning. Practice 2 on Ancient. And NHL AFK here. I'm not sure what happened.
He's gonna watch John for the route.
Okay. Alright, round 1 here. This will determine if NHL really learned anything from John on what the routes are. Oh no. This is very unfortunate for NHL.
Maybe NHL taking the extra time here just to practice a little bit.
And NHL learning the route a little bit, not completely, but better than what he did in practice.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, for somebody who's never even really practiced these maps or about to learn the routes, he's doing a really good job at just equalizing here and finding opportunities.
And that's the thing with NHL that really impresses me. He can learn maps really quick.
That's 33.4 from John.
0.2 off world record. This looks like it's gonna be a maybe DNF average for NHL unless he finishes a run here.
And whoa. If NHL can just finish this run, there's a chance that
if he just finishes it,
Sean's average.
the time doesn't even have to be
Run
good.
away. Run away.
He just needs to finish the run. The time doesn't even have to be good. And it looks like he is gonna finish the 48-1.
I mean, what a finish by NHL. Really just beautiful finish. One thing about NHL is that he's really good at finishing. Like, when runs seem hopeless, he's really good at just closing things out and finding opportunities. And that's going to be a 33.4 from John.
A 36-4 from NHL. Still beating the target time. GG's. It's a 5-0 John. I do think that NHL he could have. There were plenty maps that I'm confident that he could have won. And
Absolutely.
Because there were so many runs where he finished 0.1 behind, mainly in Grassy and Jurassic.
Absolutely. I mean, there's just a lot of opportunities in this match that weren't exactly recognized due to one, NHL's ping, but also the fact that for somebody who's never practiced some of these maps, I mean, performance was very impressive.
I'm surprised NHL even went this far in the tourney. He made it all the way to the semifinals. So hats off to NHL for just a terrific performance throughout the entire month.
Yeah, I mean, should definitely be proud of himself. Definitely lots of...
Nice job.
Oh. And that's going to bring John into the semis, I believe, so...
No, it brings him into that brings him into the finals.
Nice job.
Oh, okay, I'm gonna end this stream. Whoever is doing